What's going on, everybody? This is Bronco Juggalo, and it is again Slashback Saturday. I am here today to do, what was this one called? Name slashers? Anyways, we had to do a slasher that has the name of the first letter of our channel name. So mine is B, and I am doing Herschel Gordon Lewis's Blood Feast 2 All You Can Eat, also known as Blood Feast 2 Buffet of Blood.
Hi, I'm Herschel Gordon Lewis. Some years ago, I made a motion picture called Blood Feast. It was an unusual motion picture for its time. Now, horror films have come quite a way since then, but I think you'll find none has come quite as far as a film I invite you, I dare you to view, Blood Feast 2.
Is there a problem, officer?
Yeah, there is a problem. See, long time ago, a man by the name of Fuad Ramses hacked up and cooked several young women. Some sort of a sacrificial feast to some Egyptian goddess.
How may I help you?
I'm getting married. My daughter has an upcoming wedding, and we need a caterer for the reception.
Why did you have to kidnap me? I'd be happy to help make Tiffany's wedding day a success. I'm one of her closest friends.
Oh, I don't need you to serve appetizers. I need you to be appetizers.
Looks to me like that Ramses character's off in girls, just like his dear old grandpa.
I think there's a more sinister aspect to this case. Now, what have we got? 3 dead girls, missing kidneys, missing eyes, missing liver. What does that add up to?
8.
No. What does that tell you?
There's a pattern.
Yes, there's a pattern. Organ harvesters.
How about a lingerie shower?
Yeah, and we could all model our favorite outfits.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's have a toast. To lingerie.
To lingerie.
I still say we ought to pay this guy a little visit.
All right, I'm with you. If nothing else, maybe he's got some eclairs or something, because I'm hungry.
Don't play far with me, Ramses. We know what you're up to. Harvesting human organs for the black market. Savage, fiend. Now you're high to the wall.
Come here. Come here. Come here. Do you know how much free food I'm gonna get out of this guy? Do you know how much free food I'm gonna get out of this guy? You cost me 1 cream puff and I'm gonna break my foot off in your ass.
You brought a gun to our wedding?
I always carry a gun. It's the coolest thing about being a cop.
Now, this movie was actually made 39 years after the original film. The first Blood Feast came out in 1963, but it is not technically a direct sequel, even though it is, but it isn't. This is actually the 4th film in a quote-unquote franchise. I'm not really sure if it's an actual franchise, but it is known as the Blood Trilogy, the first 3 movies. And then there was also Blood Diner, which was supposed to be a kind of a sequel to Blood Feast, but then it wasn't. But this is still technically a direct sequel to Blood Feast. It's also kind of a reboot, and it's also kind of a remake, kind of in the way that The Town That Dreaded Sundown is. But this one is a direct sequel. It does follow the events of the first. Fuad Ramses III has come into town, and he has taken over his grandfather's shop. And he gets possessed by the statue of Ishtar, and he decides to finish Grandpa's work. Now, this one is a completely self-aware horror gore-fest comedy and a slasher film, and it's one that Joe Bob Briggs himself has endorsed. He loved this movie. Don't have any cons for this movie, guys, with the one exception. It's not for the film itself. is that the version that I have, this one right here, from Shriek Show, which is an awesome version. It has really cool cover art and stuff. This is still the rated R film. There is another version that is unrated. It's about 7 minutes longer, and from what I've been told, the gore in this one has been cut down quite a bit. There, on IMDb, somebody said that all the blood was removed, every drop of blood. That's not the case. There's still a lot of blood and gore in this movie, but it's not as much as, say, the original Blood Feast. And I believe that if I get the unrated version, I will get much more. By the way, I'm sorry about the dogs barking outside. I don't know what's going on. Sorry about the heater. It's going. One of the woes of filming in the winter here, guys. I'm sorry. It's just the way it is. And it's also, I'm filming at like 10:30 at night. I love that this movie has the same grindhouse low-budget feel as the original. Now, that doesn't mean that it's a bad film. It doesn't mean that the quality's terrible. It's cheesy. It's intentionally cheesy, and it is really good. And it's a lot of fun. And one of my other pros is that the movie is extremely self-aware. This movie knows exactly what it is. It is a horror comedy that is just there to give the gore something to stand on. And it works. It really does work. This movie is a lot of fun. Now, the reason why I say that it's almost a remake is because it's the exact same storyline as the original one. The exact same. The only difference is this time it's the grandson instead of Fuad himself, and they make reference to the original film, you know, in dialogue a lot. The kills in this are great. There's a great corkscrew to the head kill. There is a kill with a electric carving knife. It's all really good stuff. Really enjoy the kills in this. There's some nice TNA in this movie if you're into that kind of stuff. Like some really nice TNA in this movie. Definitely enjoyed this one a lot. And even though it is filmed in the 2000s, this came out in 2002. It has an 80s look to it almost. It just feels kind of like an 80s slasher movie. I almost put them down as a con, but then I really got into them and I was enjoying them. The two bumbling detectives. Once again, we have this trope where we have two bumbling cops. And there's the fat one who is always eating, like always. In fact, when I say this movie's self-aware, he picks up quote-unquote finger sandwiches, which have actual fingers wrapped in tortillas, and you can see the nails and shit on them. He doesn't even notice that. Nobody notices all the body parts that are scattered around throughout the movie, and they're just sitting there eating them. And I just thought that was hilarious. My favorite part of this movie, one of the funniest parts of this film, and one of my best pros here, and it just struck me as really funny, so I had to put it as a pro, is that Fuad Ramses III wears oven mitts during every single kill. Like I said, guys, this movie is incredibly self-aware. It knows exactly what it is, and it doesn't try to be anything else. There were people, I saw reviews of it on IMDb that talked about how shitty the movie was, things like that. These guys are expecting it to be a serious film. Even the first one, as low budget as it was a serious horror film. This one was not, and it was a lot of fun. I really did enjoy this movie. Big props to Herschell Gordon Lewis for coming back all these years later and showing he still has it. That's it for my review, guys. This is Slashback Saturday. This is Bronco Juggalo. Actually, it's not even Saturday yet. It's Sunday. I'm doing this like a week in advance. And I got to get ready for work tomorrow. I've got a bunch of videos to do. So I'm going to be putting out a few videos this week. And I just got to get to them. I've got like 3 response videos up right now. The Hobbs Horror Trivia is up. My homie Turi over at T-Money86 has a contest. That's up. Let's see. River Nightmares JM, my Super Slash brother, he's got a contest going. I need to do one for Andrew's Crypt. I got some tag videos I'm trying to catch up on. I will have the Late Late Horror Shows tag up later this week. I don't know when. Well, by the time you see this, it probably has already been up. I don't know. Whole lot of stuff going on right now, guys. Been busy. And I'm trying to get these videos in when I can, and that means recording late at night. And I have, even though the kids aren't up and the wife ain't running around, there's still obstacles to overcome late at night, such as that heater blowing because it's cold as fuck. Anyways, guys, I hope you all enjoyed this review, and I hope you enjoy everybody's videos today. Go and check out everybody else doing Slashback Saturday, and check out Joe the Horror Man, the creator of Slashback Saturday, and check us out on the Super Slash Brothers every Friday. And last but not least, last thing I want you all to check out, go and check out my HORRORMOB. check out my Patreon. I'll leave the link at the description box of the video, as always. I have the best Patreon on YouTube. You get the best shit. And if you join my top tier, you will get a badass t-shirt pretty soon. I know I've been promising them for a while. I finally got some t-shirts. I'm getting them going. I'm getting them sent out. And you can expect those in the mail. The people that are on my top tier, as soon as I get your addresses for them, if I need your address, or your sizes. John, I need your size. John. Anyways, this is Bronco Juggalo saying peace.
Sometimes you just gotta ignore your enemies. Sometimes you just gotta make them bleed. I've headed up to here with all the fake shit. Fake friends huddled up, that's a snake pit. King Kong about to rumble on some ape shit. Stab you with